Nearly a week after the draft, Brock, and we're still talking about what the Seahawks did with the 25th pick. And anytime you have need at quarterback and you don't draft a quarterback at 25, it's going to be a conversation. And after John Schneider came on with Kevin Calabro yesterday and explained that they did have a debate internally between James Carpenter and Andy Dalton, but they decided to go with Carpenter because of some of their needs and his desire to keep a quarterback not playing on the bench for a couple of years raised a lot of questions.
To address other needs. I think in a roundabout way, and at the end of our hour-long conversation, you can find all on the link below this, which is pretty engaging with the audience, and everybody has opinion on this. When it all circles around to beginning, maybe you disagree with this. The Seahawks decided to fill their need on the offensive line with their first two picks. We'll see what they do in free agency, and that in their patient planning, because I think they are being patient. This is not a right here and right now. I've got to win right now. I've got to get my quarterback right now. I've got to get Andy Dalton, or else they decide to fill other needs before they fill, which you and I agree on, the most important position on the team.
Now, look, if this means you're going to get Kevin Cobb, it's going to change everything. There's a young quarterback who fits much of what John Schneider is talking about in terms of having sat behind a good quarterback for a couple of years and learned how to play in the NFL. But you don't know that's going to happen. There's no guarantees. And the one thing I would say is if you want that quarterback and think you want him to sit for a while, you got to draft him. You got to give him the opportunity to sit for a while. That's why I still am surprised that they didn't go after Andy Dalton there at 25.
Well, plan A, plan B, plan C, and plan D. John Schneider told Calabro and company they've got 4 ideas, 4 different routes they can go. I will contend you don't go Dalton at 25. A lot of pressure that one of those plans better work out.
3 of those plans would have worked still with Andy Dalton. Right, maybe Kevin Cobb doesn't fit with an Andy Dalton. Those two don't go together. But Matt Hasselbeck could. But Carson Palmer could maybe.
Depends.
But a Vince Young or a Matt Leinart could. But another veteran quarterback could. It's really just Cobb. A Charlie Whitehurst certainly could. It's just Cobb. So maybe that's where they're going.
Well, do you think the NFL can figure this out? Do you think this lockout can end so we can figure out which plan the Seahawks are going with?